Yes, here we are. That is how Africa is being divided. My dear lovely family, as you heard, it's true that the West African Economic and Monetary Union, UEMOA, is paralyzed by the serious tensions between two leaders, Alassane Ouattara of Cote d'Ivoire and the president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore. The problem here is not Captain Ibrahim Traore. The problem here is Alassane Ouattara, who is being used by France to destabilize Burkina Faso. This time, the Ivorian president has refused to allow Burkina Faso to lead the organization's Council of Ministers, which is scheduled to meet in July 11th. 2025 this year. So we know that this organization is a French institution that aim to promote economic integration between Benin, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Niger, Senegal, and Togo. That all these countries use the colonial currency of CFA franc. So France control the currency in all these countries. That's why I'm saying it's the time for Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso to create their own currency. You remember ECOWAS came with the idea of creating their own currency, ECO, but through Alassane Ouattara and France, they hijacked the ECO, so that maybe at this time we have to talk about ECO, the single currency for West African community. But due to what France and Cote d'Ivoire president did, they have made sure that the ECO not happened. So, and that's why you see right now they fear Captain Ibrahim Traore. They know the decision of Captain Ibrahim Traore. That's why President of Cote d'Ivoire, Alassane Ouattara, has denied Burkina Faso to take the position as the president of the Minister Council of the of this monetary institution or monetary union of West Africa. You may ask yourself, why and what's the aim of this union? We must understand every raw material that France buys from its former colonial or colonies is with this damned CFA franc that they print as they will. It is the same CFA that they are paying the other people. Of course, France has a control of the currency, this currency. CFA franc is France currency, and we know that if you want money, France is to print. And I'm sure even now, France is not printing money for these countries, Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso. And that's why we are saying it's the time for Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso to withdraw themselves from this West African Economic and Monetary Union that is under control of France. You may ask yourself, how is it possible that France can control the currency of all these countries, Benin, Burkina Faso, Cote d'Ivoire, Guinea-Bissau, Mali, Niger, Senegal, and Togo? Almost 8 countries, their currencies are being printed in France, their currencies are being controlled in France, their value are being controlled in France. So I think the time has come for these revolutionary countries to change or to remove or to withdraw themselves from this useless organization that is being used by France. And now that Ouattara flew to France, I think it is to discuss with Macron the disagreement he has about allowing Burkina Faso to chair the Council of Ministers of the West African Economic and Monetary Union, UEMOA. So France is not happy with Burkina Faso. We know that France has tried to convince some countries to bring back Mali, Niger, and Burkina Faso to ECOWAS, but these countries said enough is enough, and France is angry because these countries closed France military bases in these countries. And right now you see how President of Cote d'Ivoire is working very closely to Macron, and we saw when terrorists who destabilized Burkina Faso flew to Cote d'Ivoire, and Cote d'Ivoire did nothing. So we know as Africans that Cote d'Ivoire is being used, especially Mr. Qattara. Many of our old leaders are being used by white people, by young white people. I don't know if you look at the age of Macron compared to the age of Qattara. Qattara has to advise Macron, but this time you see it's Macron who is advising Qattara. It's Macron who is telling Qattara what to do. So I think our leaders must take the lead, not to be led by these young people, especially white young people. So we Africans, we know the reality on this issue. So you can't continue to argue with Colonial Craig about a leadership role in the institution that is still controlled by other people. So it's time for the Alliance of Sahel States to introduce their own currency, and it is not other time, it is now, so that they can be free. And if the Alliance of Sahel States have their own currency, I think these things will not happen. So my dear lovely family, that is what's happening, and I'm just informing what is happening, that President of Cote d'Ivoire, Alassane Ouattara, has denied and refusing Burkina Faso to lead the organization's Council of Ministers. So they fear Captain Ibrahim Traore. They fear revolutionary ideas from Captain Ibrahim Traore. So, kings and queens, ladies and gentlemen, that is what's happening. But all this is because of division. Maybe Qattara has been given he feels that he's head of this organization because France is given maybe mandate to do something. But as Africans, we are saying enough is enough. Up to that, dear lovely family, have no more to share with you. But that is what's happening to West Africa. If you are new in this platform, make sure that you subscribe to join the family. And if you have already subscribed, make sure that you like the video and also you share the video to other Africans. We are here to seek solution for our challenges. We are here to find the answers of our problems. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for being with other fellow Africans through this platform. Thank you for being part of this movement. Thank you.
Thank you, Africa, Mama Africa. Oh, yeah. You make Africa great. Thank you, Africa. Thank you, Africa.